Okay, so this is it. I think that Kaytee, the owner of the CritterTrail line, has been listening to those who've been wanting large habitats. This is the CritterTrail Super habitat, and it's good for hamsters, gerbils, or mice. It is 540 square inches of living space. That's a lot. It's the biggest habitat I've ever gotten from Habitrail or CritterTrail or any of them. Expandable port on the end, we'll show you that. Easy to clean, bottom comes right off, rounded corners, safe for pets, large top access door, 1/4 bar spacing so even mice shouldn't be able to get out of it, and of course, as I said, it's by Kaytee. Everything comes all wrapped up in plastic here, so we're going to cut that out, and I'm going to take you through this step by step. This is the cover. It has a huge cage opening on it, and it clips in there. You want to make sure that it aligns nice and that it overlays those edges around the opening there. And this is a close-up of the latching system. Very simple, but the good thing is it's big, so you can reach right in, arrange your pets, put large ornaments in there if you want to. And then here's the end bubble that covers the connection where you can add other habitats to it if you want to. And this is the insert. There's a biscuit in there that later, if you're going to connect it to other cages, you will be cutting out, but for now we'll just leave it put together. Those are the raised edges. Sometimes people ask, and it's pretty common, they want to know if this thing's compatible with other systems, and we'll go over that too. You also get the comfort shelf. That thing is big. And then you get this ladder, which is the safety ramp, they call it. It has little ridges on it. Now this is a Habitrail elbow, and those are Habitrail connectors, and that's the CritterTrail connector. They are interchangeable, so if you have Habitrail, CritterTrail, you can connect these things all together. They are compatible in both directions. The CritterTrail rings will connect Habitrail elbows and straights and things like that. So these little bunny ears stick down here and they stick up, and that's where you're going to connect it to the base or to the roof respectively. This is the back side. You just bend them and fold these pieces together, and once they're together you're going to drop it right into the open areas on the base, and we'll show you that real quick. This is just showing you how it should look all put together. This is the time, if anything's bent, you want to straighten it out a little. The wire is not that tough, you can hand bend it. So here it is on the base. Notice the tabs are sticking through on the bottom. If you've got it upside down, now's the time to flip it over. So make sure that these go all the way through, and you see the little 90-degree turnout there at the bottom. Make sure those clips go all the way into the base, so when you pick it up, the base goes with it. You don't want things falling apart. Same type of connector on the top, and here's the opening at the end. We're going to put that little bubble insert there last thing. Let's take a tape measure out really quick. Just the cage part, it goes up to 11 inches, just under 6 inches for the depth of the base right in the center. Now here's that comfort platform. You want to connect that to the 3rd bar up, so just count them up from the bottom and clip them right in there, and those clips will remain, of course, on the inside of the plastic base, but they will connect to the 3rd bar. So here again, the safety ramp, they call it. I'm going to take this thing off, of course, and I'm going to make one out of wood, but because I'm showing what comes in the box, I'm showing you how to hook it up here, and you can put that anywhere along that comfort platform. I've put it all the way to the side because I want there to be extra room in the middle there for other things. You're also going to want to put some nice bedding in this, something that's approved for the pet that you're going to own. I think that some of the pets are going to chew this little safety ramp there, so just count on replacing that maybe with something wooden. Here's the connection to the bars on the top, and that's going to the roof system. They just clip in over that second rail, and you'll feel it get nice and rigid there, so you'll know that they're in place. Don't try to force it. If things aren't going well, take a look at this up close and just make sure yours matches up. This is a close-up of the latching system for the roof entry, and it's pretty straightforward. Looking in from the top, things all together, lots of room in there, and this thing is tall. Obviously you're just looking at a video of it, you probably can't really appreciate the scale of it. This thing is really big. And this is everything that comes with it. You do not get a water bottle, you don't get a food dish. It comes just like this. Now we're going to put the bubble entry here, the area where you can connect other habitats if you want to. There it is inserted. We push it in from the inside so that these little clip tabs are facing out. If you go the other way, your pet can probably chew those tabs right off, and then they've got an exit point. So we're going to put that on there. Do not cut out this insert until you're ready to connect to another habitat, even though they have included this little bubble that goes on the outside. So we'll just put that there again so that you don't lose it. I highly recommend that you connect it to other habitats because you can create a village. If you want to see a CritterTrail or even a Habitrail village, look at the links at the end of this video. Silent spinner, this is a 10-inch wheel. This wheel will not fit in any habitat except for the double height habitat that I have, but it will fit into this, and it's a silent spinner. Remember, your hamsters are going to be active at night. They're going to be spinning. If this is in your room, you want something quiet. Look how small that looks in the corner of this super habitat. There's a lot of space in this thing, and there's even more space above the wheel, so you can of course mount it up on something to get it off and away from some of the bedding so that it spins unimpeded. This is going to be a great habitat for those of you who have been looking for something big or you like bin cages. I think this is a good compromise between the two. It has the features of a CritterTrail, but it is about the size of some of the bin cages that people like so much, except that this has lots of ventilation because of the wire bars. I hope you enjoyed looking at this assembly video. Kaytee is doing a great job, I think, of coming up with larger habitats to meet the demands of those who want something bigger for their pets. Thanks for watching.